That's next, but first time for Countdown's number 2 story, tonight's worst persons in the world. The bronze to Peggy Noonan, guilty of a complete interruption in the flow of logic in a column in the Wall Street Journal. In it, she quotes a bunch of Republican Christmas party goers who kept repeating, "Bush kept us safe, Bush kept us safe." Then she concludes, there's a rough justice with the American people. If a president presides over prosperity, whether he had anything to do with it or not, he gets the credit. If he has a recession, he gets the blame. The same with war and terrorist attacks. We've not been attacked since 9/11. Someone's did something right. Peggy, who was president on 9/11. Saying Bush kept us safe is as illogical as repeating an earlier president's re-election slogan and saying Woodrow Wilson kept us out of war. George Bush did not keep us safe in 2001. In fact, he failed at that, every president's task, more profoundly than did any of his 42 predecessors. Our runner-up, Billo the Clown. He's wasted America's time this week whining about an atheist sign posted near a nativity scene in the Washington state capitol at Olympia, railing against Washington Governor Gregoire and the First Amendment and how dare anybody protest religion during Christmas. Today, somebody stole the sign. Guy walks into a Seattle right-wing radio station and hands it to the receptionist and leaves. State police say they will investigate it as a theft. Is there such a thing as inciting a theft? Put out an APB on Billo. Also today, he fulfilled his promise and ended his radio show with some of the greatest rationalizations of our time. "I knew my show couldn't be ideological," he said. "Going up against Rush Limbaugh, that would be suicidal. I was doing a show that was fact-based. It was more news talk." Yeah, like the time he told his audience that he'd been to a famous Harlem restaurant and, quote, "There wasn't one person in Sylvia's who was screaming, 'MFer, I want more iced tea.'" Or the time somebody called in and mentioned my name, and Billo announced on the air that he thought he could send the local police over to the guy's house. He added, "We've got to keep the TV show at the level we have it now, and that means more and more time to keep it competitive and fresh." Yeah, we've beaten him twice this week in the ratings, and he's beaten us twice, and for the week he leads us by an average of 20,000 viewers a night. So thanks for keeping it competitive, Billy. I couldn't have done it without you. But our winner, Lorraine Henderson of Salem, Massachusetts. She's a regional director of Homeland Security, Customs and Border Protection. Her primary responsibility, keeping illegal aliens from entering this country through the port of Boston. Ms. Henderson has been arrested for hiring a series of illegal aliens, at least 3 of them, to clean her own home. Elevating this base irony to biblical proportions, she's charged under one of those new xenophobic laws that were established along with the Patriot Act and the Department of Homeland Security, encouraging her Brazilian housekeeper to stay in the country illegally by paying her. Lorraine Henderson, for the moment still the Boston Regional Director of Homeland Security. Today's worst person in the world.